Good morning, everyone. Today I want to introduce a new program I created for people with ADHD. I have ADHD and I've had this issue for quite a while. The problem with ADHD is it's difficult to remember things. People always told me to take notes, and at the very beginning when I started to, I took so many notes I couldn't even remember all the notes I took. So things I had to remember that were on notes were buried under other notes. I've tried to place them strategically around the house and the office, but eventually it just got so crazy I couldn't remember anything, so that was a failure. When smartphones came out, I started using the reminders that programs that were available to me, and they worked for a time. Only problem was they were there on my cell phone and not at my computer. Sometimes I found programs that worked on both. They were okay, but didn't really make it for me. I think the biggest problem was the snooze feature. A lot of times on the computer or cell phone, I'd set up a reminder, I'm busy doing something else. I see the reminder, I hit snooze, and it would come up. Most likely I'll take care of it again. Sometimes I didn't. Other times I just got tired of the snooze and I just hit complete, thinking I'll remember it, no big deal, and I would forget. And this has become a problem in my personal life as and hitting my professional life as well. Well, I came up with a solution that seems to work for me, and I'd like to share it with you now. This is called ADHD Reminders. Pretty straightforward. So you will see a yellow R here. That's R for reminders. The only interface you'll have is by right-clicking. To add a note, we'll go ahead and just click Add a Note. Left-click on a window you want to add or edit a reminder. So we'll just go ahead and click the desktop. And you have the options of putting in notes, reminders that show up on a daily basis, or that show up individually on individual days. All right, so we'll go ahead and put in a reminder that I usually use. Sorry, brain freeze today. Let's see. Okay, that's for every single day. Now, there is no time here, like in the morning, afternoon, or evening. It's just daily. And today is Friday, so let's go ahead and put down, just for example, and on Monday I need to call the pet store, so we'll call the pet store and hit OK. And there they are. You can see them pop up. The one that shows up on a daily basis is labeled daily here. The one that shows up on individual days, there is no label here. But as you can see, the Friday reminder popped up because it is Friday, and the Monday reminder won't pop up until Monday. These windows are movable. So when you first install the program, I forget exactly where they are. I think they're over here at the beginning. Either way, you can move them anywhere you want in any position. So for me, this seems to work best. And no matter what happens, even if you reboot your computer, they will always be in the same position that you left them off in. If they get in the way, you can always go ahead and just minimize them. You will see they are still down here. And because the desktop window's active, I'm clicking on the desktop and they're not popping back up again because they're still open, they're just minimized, which is good to help you work. And even though you can't see the reminder, you still have this here. Later on in the day, you can say, oh, what's this? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And if they get in the way, you can just go ahead and close it and they'll come back up as soon as you click on the desktop. Now, I don't have a text messaging app on this computer, so we'll go ahead and use this that I created, a little text file called text messaging. Let's go ahead and create another reminder for this one. And this is a reminder I use at work. because it can get a little stressful. And there it is, the always be polite. Now, as you can see, it replaced the daily reminder attached to the desktop. The Friday reminder attached to the desktop is still showing because I don't have a Friday reminder for the text messaging app. If I did, that would be replaced. So you get the idea? Okay, one thing I like about this is with the text messaging app, you bring it up because you need to send an immediate text. And for me, it's constantly really annoying. And if a reminder pops up, it gets in the way, you're typing, all of a sudden you realize, hey, my text messaging app doesn't have focus. Okay, well, check this out. All right, let's assume there's the desktop messaging app here, or that's not actually a good example. Let's change that. I'm going to get rid of the always show reminder on the desktop so I can close that. Now, I need my text messaging app. I click this and you see the reminder comes up, but it doesn't take focus, so I can still type easily and do my job. And then I can get to this reminder when I have a second. So I do like that. Yeah, I thought that moved. Okay, you can create a reminder for any window. That even includes different tabs on your Chrome. It reads it by the title of the tab, so they will be separated. Let's go ahead and create one. See, there's username and password. And if I close it, no reminders pop up. I click back here and it shows up. Of course, it's not being intrusive. I can go here and create another one for coast to coast. Okay, so there's coast to coast. There's fine art, coast to coast. Now, for the desktop, remember I got rid of the daily reminder, but I still had the Fridays. That's why the Fridays popped up, but the daily for where art comes from is still showing up. It gets replaced. Oh, it's still showing up. I'm sorry, it's been a long morning. Okay, where are we? I've shown you a few things already. Okay, let's go ahead and delete a note. I don't need the one for shop for products, so let's go ahead and delete that one. Click it, it's gone. And we know that because there's coast to coast, and coast to coast is still there because this one disappeared. Okay, and anytime you want to delete a specific reminder, you just click on the window itself. You don't even have to click on the title. You just need to make it active. You can do that by clicking anywhere, as long as it doesn't open up a link to a picture or something. Okay, what's next? Okay, view all notes. If you're like me, you make a lot of notes, different windows, you go crazy, you wonder, where are my notes? What did I attach this particular note I'm thinking of to what window? I can't remember. And so you just go ahead and click View All Notes, and it shows you the window first. So Program Manager, that's the official name of the desktop screen. That's Program Manager. Okay, so Call the Pet Store is under the Program Manager. Always Be Polite is under my text messaging app. And Look Up Last Friday's Show is on the window, Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie, blah, blah, blah. So you get the idea. Now, if you have a lot of notes and you're looking and go, oh yeah, I want this note on a different window. Well, just go ahead and copy the note or copy them all. Control C and choose this to do all the notes. Just start from scratch and everything's gone. See,
This doesn't disappear until you close it. You see it, nothing pops up. See, all gone. So now I can go ahead and take my copied note and just add it to this one. Doesn't make sense, I know, I'm just showing it to you. See, there it is. Okay, what's next? Miscellaneous reminders. The pop-up approach in your face to reminders is very helpful with ADHD, but sometimes you need to make notes, but you don't need them in your face. Okay, for example, and that's what miscellaneous reminders is for. For example, on another computer, um, I have a huge list of things that I want to do on my vacation next week. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I put in a list of things to do whenever my brain shuts down and all I can think about is having a cigarette. So I can refer to this one. All right, this is just a basic edit box. You can type in anything you want, multi-line, and you just go ahead and hit save. And it's there whenever you want, and just delete it. Basic edit box. No pop-up. In order for it to come up, you have to go in and hit miscellaneous reminders. Start with Windows. When you first install the program, it does not start automatically when you log in. You have to go here and click this. A check mark shows you that it will start with Windows. If you don't want it to start, just check it or click it and the check mark disappears. It's a toggle. Pretty simple. Reminders folder. Let me skip that for right now. Request refund. I don't think anyone will want a refund from this program, but if you do, you have 30 days from the date of purchase, and all you have to do is click request refund here and follow the instructions. If you want to request a refund and this option is not here, that means you've passed your 30-day point. And apologies, but no refunds after that point. If you want to visit us on our website, you just go ahead and click web. And if you want to exit the program, you can click here or just hit the F12 key. Now, there have been times, even for myself, where I'm just so busy. I have reminders on a lot of windows and I'm clicking different windows. So even if I minimize this one for this window, I click another window, and because of the change, the new window pops up, the new reminder pops up, and it gets to be a bit much. So if you really have to, you can go ahead and just go ahead and hit F12 to exit the program. But just remember to reopen it again when you get a chance. Okay, now for this one, reminders folder. This is the location of your reminders. They're stored in a file on your computer. There's no reason to go in here unless you want your reminders to be accessible on multiple computer systems, Windows obviously. The whole concept here is you change the folder to your cloud share drive, like your Google Drive, OneDrive, something like that. And as long as you have two computers, maybe more, that are assigned into the same cloud share, then they can all use the same reminders. That way, when you have remember something, you enter it in here, and once you do that, it will be available on all your other computers as long as they're all pointed to the same cloud share. Now, if you don't have a cloud share, then it makes no sense to do that. So all you really have to do is choose the cloud share you want. For me, it's Google Drive. You can choose OneDrive or whatever, and you just hit Save Changes. That's it. Don't choose a subfolder. Oh, I mean, you can, but whatever specific folder you choose on one computer, you have to choose on the others. That's because Red, that's because ADHD Reminders creates a couple of folders inside the folder you choose. So I just recommend choosing Google Drive, OneDrive, that's it. I'm not going to hit Save Changes right now because that's not necessary for me. Okay, anything else? I believe I covered just about everything. So go ahead and use the program, play with it, see how it works for you. Hopefully, it'll help you as much as it helped me. You guys have a great day.